Life is stressful. This past year has been especially rough on many of us for obvious reasons, and this time of year can be particularly stressful for adults and students alike. A way that many people choose to cope with stress, whether it's healthy or not, is by immersing themselves in the world of fiction, which is why today I'm going to be talking about some feel-good anime. This isn't going to be in any particular order. I'll just be talking about some of my favorite shows that might warm your heart and make you forget your troubles for even a little while. I'll start things off with the recent classic that is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. There's a lot of KyoAni shows that can make it on this list, but admittedly I haven't seen as many as I should. But we all know about Dragon Maid. It's just a feel-good show about a gay dragon girl working as a maid for an office worker named Miss Kobayashi. The title is pretty self-explanatory, and it's just a show that'll make you feel nice and cozy. A show that I personally feel is pretty underrated is My Love Story. It's simply about the love story between Takeo Goda, a 6'7" freshman in high school who's got a deep voice and is built like a bear, and Rinko Yamato, a 4'9" tall girl who's very sweet and quickly realizes all of Takeo's charms. It's one of the most wholesome shows I've seen, and it's very heartwarming, plus the art style is very warm in general. If you're in the mood for a pleasant romance show that won't lead you on or make you wait years for any development, I highly recommend this one. Since we're on the topic of feel-good shows, something that might potentially make you feel good is hitting the subscribe button for new videos every Tuesday at 12:30 PM EST, and joining my Discord. There's a link in the description below. You might not think of something with demons and devils as a show to help you de-stress, but The Devil is a Part-Timer is one that I would highly recommend if you're in need of a good laugh. The ruler of all demons, Lord Satan himself, gets pushed back far enough that he flees to Earth in order to regain his power, and ends up working at McDonald's. McRonald's. We don't want any copyright infringement here. It is something that's pretty rare these days. Hardly any romance, aside from one character having a crush on another, but just plain old comedy. And, despite the fact that the series is nearly 8 years old, it's getting a second season either late this year or early next year, so this is the perfect time for a watch or a rewatch. Another show that I personally love, but I think is somewhat underrated, is Interviews with Monster Girls. It's not a lewd show like you might be expecting with a title so similar to Monster Musume, Daily Life with Monster Girls, but rather it's a wholesome show about a biology teacher named Mr. Takahashi who's always been interested in demi-humans, finally getting the chance to interact with some. He tries to make their lives easier and fulfill his curiosity about these beings, and overall it's just a nice and wholesome show. And as a side note, I don't usually watch dubs, but this show's dub is so good that I watch it in English every time. The final show I'll mention today is the one that inspired me to make this video in the first place, Yuru Camp, aka Laid Back Camp. It's literally got laid back in the title, so you know this is going to be one you can de-stress to. It's just about cute girls who like to go camping. What's not to love? I've always enjoyed the outdoors, and this show helped to feed that flame. And it's one that makes you want to cozy up next to a fire just to watch it. Very wholesome, very unstressful. Well, I hope all of you are doing well, and if you need something to watch that'll help you relax, I hope this video gave you an idea. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like or comment, or even subscribe if you're feeling daring. I've been your host, Gavin here at Hitagi's Table, and I'll see y'all some other time.